Yes, that restraining order wore off. Tim, I just found out that you're going to film school in Canada. That's really exciting. I'm glad that you're going to be able to live with your girlfriend in her mansion while she's finishing out her modeling contract. I don't have anything prepared. I'm going to try to tell a story and see if I can figure out how to make it funny, because it's a funny fucking story, and we'll see how it goes. Does anybody like hot springs? It's a little underwhelming. Hot springs are great, and you guys fucking suck. Has anybody ever been to a place called Goldbug Hot Springs? Yeah, it's fucking great, right? There's like 2 hot springs, waterfalls, great open view of the sky. My birthday falls on or near the peak of the highest yielding meteor shower everywhere. And that's a fucking great place to watch a meteor shower from. So my friends and I decided for my birthday, let's go camping. This is gonna be fucking fantastic. So we're like hiking in there, and it's like a 3-mile hike, right? And it's a pretty fucking intense hike. And I'm pretty fat and out of shape, so it was a pretty intense experience for me. And as we're hiking up at sunset, all the people are passing us like, you're almost there. It's gonna be great. It's beautiful up there. And we get to the hot springs, and no one is there at sunset on the night of a meteor shower, which that's not a red flag at all. No, not whatsoever. And so it starts to get dark, and like bugs are coming up off the hot springs water, and all of a sudden all these bats start coming out and swooping down and getting the bugs off the hot springs water. And I know, possibly from the crowd, I look like a very tough, intimidating individual, but I'm actually not whatsoever. So these bats are freaking my shit out. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened, and you're not going to believe what happened. I was there. I don't necessarily believe what happened either, but the evidence points to facts that I can't deny. A bat swooped in right to my chest. I was as low in the hot springs as I could go because I didn't want to get hit by the bats, but I also had to keep my head above water because I'm afraid of that parasite that's in water that kills everybody. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, Now the thing that happened next, the bat swoops down, and the only thing that could have logically happened is I used my ass muscles to project myself out of the hot springs. And I can tell you this is a fact because when we got back to my friend's camper, I lost about approximately 8 pounds of gravel out of my asshole. Like I was like, where did all this gravel come from? Clenched asshole. At the same time of launching myself out of the hot springs, I managed to kick my flip-flop that was on my right foot into my right hand. I needed a weapon. I was in danger. And now you won't believe it, but I hit that fucking bat with my flip-flop. And I'm like standing there, ass full of gravel, and I'm looking down in the hot springs, and there's this bat down in the water. I'm not a scientist. I'm not some sort of batologist. I don't know what was going on. But I can tell you this. If it wasn't dead, it was stunned. And I had moments to act. So I grabbed that fucker and held it under the water and drowned it. Now here's the thing. I don't think I was bit by this bat, but I can't 100% confirm that I was not bit by the bat. And if you don't know this, rabies is basically like 100% fatal. The first person to survive of rabies in the world was 1979. The first documented case of rabies which goes back to hydrophobia documented in cuneiform on fucking stone tablets 4,000 years ago. Why aren't we worshiping rabies? But do you know how expensive a rabies shot is? I've got fucking insurance. It was going to be $5,000. $5,000 fucking dollars. So I took this bet of $5,000 against my life. So far, it's working out. But if you see me outside and I'm growling, just don't talk to me. I'm Cody Trogdon. You guys have a good night. Hey, give a round of applause for Tim Miller, ladies and gentlemen.